I don't know if I accidentally did the timer early or not, but I feel like I started it way early for the minute, not couldn't have been more than a minute. So hopefully I didn't actually overshoot the timer by accident. Okay, there we go. Captions. Cool. Hang on. I'm ordering food to celebrate managing to lightly grab my anxiety and like shake it and make it stopping me from doing a thing I needed to do. So I'm gonna do that, treat myself, and then God, my head hurts mentally. Like, so it turns out that being anxious just is exhausting. But hi everybody, happy Wednesday. I hope the day was restful and or productive for y'all. Are y'all ready for some game dev fun where I attempt to figure out how to do checklists and make them work in a nice, relatively modular way that's not gonna cause a lot of overhead and stress later? You know, because I'm ready. By which I mean I thought of like 30% of this framework in the shower this morning, and I have absolutely no idea if it's going to work or not, but we're going to try and see how this works. Okay. Well, this sort of shouldn't be ordering in because same reasons, but also one, I'm not or I'm treating myself as I deserve it. Yeah, hopefully y'all are doing well. Hopefully there was also an ask that I made, and somebody was kind enough to sing. So my anxiety is like that. But yeah, if you're lurking or you're hanging out, that is also fine. And I'm just happy that you are here to hang out. Okay. So now that my heart is done, like trying to, now that my heart is done trying to kick its way out of my chest, yeah, let's talk about what's going on for game dev stuff. So, hang on, let me put on my start for this. Probably code comments plus some other stuff. Okay, close that. I want either of those things up accidentally because that would be awkward. I forgot to turn on the key light. I'm like, why is my face not properly visible on camera? It's like, because you didn't turn on your key light. Anyway, so yeah, the last time we were talking about like shoot Lancer stuff last week Wednesday, I was mostly just sitting down, knocking my way through state machine things. We've got those handled at this point. And I may mess around with a couple more things as far as the tutorial is concerned. But our main point of interest for today is going to be dealing with checklists. Because when I was doing the actual words are going to come to me in a second. When I was doing the actual when I was doing the actual tutorials, what I realized was the main thing that we are running into as an issue now is mostly the idea that it's going to come to me in a minute. The thing that we were running into as an issue was mostly the fact that you can now do things in the tutorial and it works great, but you have no on-screen prompts to tell you what is which, right? Or to be more specific about it, the main issue that we're going to be running into at this point is mostly that it's like, hey, so you finished checkpoint objectives, or you finished objectives in the tutorial. That's great, but now you may not know what those are, you may have forgotten, or whatever it is. So now is the point in time where we start adjusting that, basically. So add child node. Okay. Give me a second. I gotta check a couple things here and go dig through some file stuff real quick. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Come over. It's actually the right window. So, okay, hold on. Oh no, my downloads might be a little scrambled up, so I'm gonna just go to it. So, assets. Stuff. Okay, cool. So, whoops. Okay, cool. So, Kenny.nl, as you can kind of like see here, right, is a wonderful website that lets you use game assets basically completely for free, both 2D and 3D. I'm going to be borrowing them for like UI pack purposes primarily. Mostly, I just need like a check mark to use for right now. Just for like the visual purposes of being able to distinguish in to be able to distinguish in the checkbox control. Objective text. Objective text. Yeah, basically, right. Let's right. Minimum size of this by 36. Okay, so we're just gonna do what's the minimum size is 50. No, we're not. That one alone. We want to go up to the control. Make sure that the control size So basically what I'm trying to do here is, for all intents and purposes, basically what I'm doing is just setting up the actual like checkbox item and making sure that in terms of its placement and everything, it's kind of just like in the middle of where it needs to be. That we have text for what the actual objective is, and so on and so forth, right? Because the idea is that I want to be able to have these individual things then say whatever they need to, like send whatever data they need to send and do any of that other stuff. So we're just right here. Objective text is doing text. So the idea here is that I mostly want to have actual item itself, right? Whatever the text item is, and a check mark. And once we have actually managed to like do the thing, then yeah, like once the thing has been accomplished, we just toggle the text box, toggle that on, and we're good to go. That's basically the idea here, right? Want to make sure though that this is properly centered text-wise. Which is, of course, the hard part. Hang on a second. Out. Text control. Out. Okay, good. Now we just Checkbox control is here. Cool. That's there. That's there. Main thing is that I mostly need to get this. I gotta figure out how to get this text. Okay. All right, yeah, that'll have to do it now. Okay. So basically speaking, this is the way that we want to handle this, right? Checklist item container exists as its own thing. And we have a checkbox. We have the actual checkbox texture rect, which we can naturally like turn on at whatever point, right? And then we have the actual text itself. So this is going to need a script. Just inherits there, not container. Oh, really? Because there's nothing specific to like the actual horizontal box thing that we need. We just need it. I'm gonna say checklist item really, because that's not. It's a checklist. It is so checklist item. We just want full inheritance, and then we're just gonna throw it in scripts. Checklist item. So we want two things. We're gonna do export extract box. Export text stable. Objective. Then we're going to do something very simple. Public void set objective text string new text. We're going to do objective text dot text new text, right? We're going to do public void toggle checklist item or toggle item checkbox. You hey stubby checkbox dot visible value. Public void complete checklist item. The complete checklist item, we just do checkbox dot visible to and check. And for now, we're just going to do that just to make it. Actually, you don't even need to do that. We can just do this basically. Have those two things. We're going to build that. And now that we built it, we're going to come over here. Checkbox is this. Objective text is this. Save. We're going to go to scenes, HUD, gonna call this checklist item. Okay, cool. Now over here in the tutorial level, for example, we can come over here and add a child node. For some reason, the Gilded Who Live channel didn't have a mark. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Cause I'm getting the pings, and well, Lucas is pinging me, I guess. Yeah, I do not know. That it might really just be like it might be a gilded thing, and therefore I have no control over it. There was a new message, but it didn't pop up. Yeah, like I know that was me. I know that was sort of anticlimactic in the sense of like it's like that's all you got. It's like, yeah, that's all I got. I don't know what to say. HUD checklist item. Sometimes it does that for me if it thinks I've already seen the message somehow. Also, hi Shark, how you doing? Hopefully well. Layout, no, alignment is end. Oh no, I have to fix the alignment in the checklist item. I sat and I thought about it. I'm like, no, I have to start it from here. Oh, now I have to fix it over here. Right. The things that you don't realize until you actually do the thing, and then you go, wait a minute, actually, this is not the right way to have done this. Okay. Godot text align. Okay, so I have to do it through BB code. Okay, cool. All right, that's fine. I just need to set up thing. So equals string. I have to do it now like this. String dot format. Right. 0. Right. Which is to force it to make sure that it. I have to do this to make sure that the text like stays centered. Otherwise, it's not going to do it correctly. That's the text for this current objective. New text. New text to insert into the objective. And I'm also going to do string raw objective text value. And we're going to do raw objective text value is equal to new text, and there's a reason for this. There's a reason why we are doing this, and that is because on the off chance that I would like to be able to do things like maybe do... Hang on a second. Hi, Cal. I'm doing all right. Thank you. Got me. You got me. I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you? Fuck. Can't even keep a straight face. Dead. Oh, it's on the way. Let me see. Decode strike through. Does it? Okay, so does it actually work? Let me test that, because I don't trust these things. Okay, it does. Excellent. All right, good. And this is the reason why we wanted to mark this checklist item as complete. So this is why we wanted to keep the raw objective text value, because now I can do this. Because now I can do this, basically. And now it will strike through the text automatically when that is here. Saves text for the new objective into a variable. Passes on the correct format. Text into proper alignment. Checkbox.visible is false when we first enter. Checkbox visible is true, and that's okay, right. Show the checkbox and scratch out the objective text. All right, cool. But yeah, Cal, I'm doing good. Thank you for thank you for I appreciate it. Hopefully you are also doing well. Okay, so that's set. A class or an individual item in a checklist. Okay, thank you. Just call out of bed. The 4-footed queen of my household demands tribute. Checkbox or other mark that symbolizes the texture rect node for the checkbox or other mark that symbolizes completion of this checklist item. So the reason why I'm doing it so generically is because I want to be able to reuse this checklist item thing for like whatever, basically. Rich text label for this checklist item. Raw, no BB code value of the objective for this checklist item. Okay, cool. So that is handled. Bam. All right. Cool. And Chipotle is here. I'm gonna pour some juice real quick, and then we're gonna get back into it. Okay, I'll never change. All right. Okay. You got it. So, yeah, all this is set now. I have to fix. That's the scaling of certain things. God damn it. Hold on. Oh, so that's not horrendously pushed over now. Yeah, the alignment is probably going to be horrifically jacked up on this thing for a while until I figure out least painful way to yeah, so basically speaking, I have to figure out how to just align these in ways that are not horrendously obnoxious, I guess. Okay. Okay, good enough. For right now. I'm here to see Eshay get crater. Hi, Charlotte. How are you doing? Save this. Come back over here. Okay, good. Much better. Like physically. Trying to move the container down. Okay, good. We have this one. Which means I want different checklist. Oh, God. It will make my life easier. Quickly do this. Scripts HUD. Checklist container. So we're gonna call this inherits. Oh, cool. All right, here we go. Oh, let's see here. Export packed scene checklist item. Checklist item template. That's the thing that we need. Cooking Japanese character. You're cute when you get God. Cooking Japanese character. Ah. Ah. Can't stand y'all. This is unfair. Something actually. Can't do that. It has to be an array. Ah, that's fine. We can make. Yeah, it should be an array. of those. That work, I guess. You know what's really unfair? God damn it. Y'all just I am staring off to the side as to attempt to emotionally contain myself. Oh. And then somebody else that I know that does game dev is doing one. Is doing a game dev stream right now. I just looked and it's like oof. Oh my gosh. Small reminder, apropos of nothing. Remember that when a game launches for the first time and it has multiplayer components to it, remember that in most cases, for most games that are not on like giant budgets, right? If they're launching with a multiplayer component, the dev has probably not gotten to test them at release scale before. So if you're like, how did such obvious bugs get missed? Congratulations, you're not part of the problem. But I digress. That's me being a little ungracious for a minute for something that I read while I was checking something else. And just going, you didn't have to say any of that. You could have just kept your mouth shut and it would have been fine, but you chose not to do that, and so here we are. Just grab, but anyway, that's enough of me being That's enough of me being a little rude. So checklist item. Who item is checklist item template dot instantiate add child new item. Make a new checklist item. End users will try to exactly. So yeah. And sometimes even if they're using the program the way that they were intended, things happen. But I'm not going to get too deep into that because I will literally just be here and mess up the vibe. I know that now Cal is going to try to get me all. Cratered up again. I already know it's coming. So and I'm still not going to be ready for it. I'm just going to I've just accepted this. Speaking of which, thanks for the God damn it. Whatever. Y'all got me. Fine. Y'all got me. New item dot set objective text. Objective. Okay. Go delete all children of Node. Why would... Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so for... So first of all, let's do this. For each node item in get item dot so what we're gonna do first is like clear out any of the existing ones that we have. We generate a new checklist, we clear out any of what we have existing already, and then generate a new set, basically. Public list, and then we're going to do static, public static instance, public static checklist container instance. Yep, this is the way we want to do that. Then on ready, instance is this. Make our life easier. So, cool. And then we're going to do Gonna do checklist, item list. Yep, perfect. Exactly so. Get private set. Just to make sure that nothing else can like actually mess with our checklist item list either. Okay. So let's see. We're gonna do any existing checklist items. String in the objectives array. Make a new checklist item and add it as a child of the container node. Okay. Cool. So we have that set. That's good. We can do that. Build this just to make sure that we push those changes through. No build errors. Over here, we can call this just checklist. Gonna get rid of this one. Yep. Here, I want quick load checklist item. Excellent. And then we're just gonna fill this with those. State machine tutorial state movement. Let's open that up. Okay. I should probably do this a little different. But right now, I can do this like this just to make sure that it works. But considering that it is very much possible that I may have to reuse checklists somewhere else later, I should not keep it like this. The thing that I'm about to do is a very bad idea. For long-term usage. Short-term usage, it should be fine. Actually, oh. Let me not do that, and let me do it right. I'm going to do this correctly.
because technically speaking, well, no, actually, I should actually be able to get away with. This time it should be okay, in theory. Because so long as I know that there's not going to be more than one checklist in a given level, then this should be fine. And I don't intend for there necessarily to be more than one checklist in a given level anyway. So technically speaking, I didn't actually have to do this. And I think I will probably do what I was planning to do in a little bit. But no, I know that when I say that normally it's like signs pointing to disaster, but no, seriously. Because like God damn it, there's the ads. I'll explain the logic behind it once the ads are over and everybody can hear. Because while ads are going, I don't like to have to do technical explanations like twice. Yeah, like I'll explain the logic behind it in a minute because I know Shark can hear it, but I want to like properly explain it a little bit later. Doing. Ah, damn it. we were almost there. We were almost there. But no, it turns out that I got too ahead of myself. But it's okay. It's okay. I got a little too ahead of myself. Then I was reminded that sometimes, the thing that you do is just you don't do that to yourself. Sometimes you just make your life easier, and you just do it. You do it the slow way. I thought I was being clever. Didn't quite work. Okay. Vote this. All right. That might not work. I would like it to work, but it might not work. Go ahead. Okay, that did. There. That's fine. But I was not looking at the right screen. Sure. So, all right. Go ahead. Explode, because I know you want to. Do it. Yep, knew it. All right. Always with lists, isn't it? Anyway, if I take the list out, that will probably work. But then this leaves me with the problem of... Yeah, which is what I thought. So the list was causing the problem, which brings us to a different issue of... brings us to a different issue, which I will talk about in a second. But the other issue it brings us to is that now... All right, hold on. Guess I can get around it this way, huh? Hold on. Hang on. Okay. Hold on. Gotta do it this way. I is less than... Gotta do it this way. Same thing basically, but I need to adjust the way that I'm doing it. string dot format. Just put this up here. Okay, that's pretty much exactly the same. Item name. That. Damn it. Target item name. Index. Okay, cool. Let's that up. This should be fine now. All right. So now we're gonna come over to this thing. We're gonna do current checklist dot current checklist dot get. Hang on. Should name it get checklist. Get checklist item. Okay. Build. I can only move up to test this. Otherwise, everything is going to break horribly. Okay. Cool. I forgot to actually, hold on. I forgot to check if it was actually doing that thing or not. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay. Note. Okay, good. So it does actually name them correctly, which means that it's mostly just a question of getting the other stuff right. Current checklist. So that might be the only thing that's no. So let me stop, go over here. That's not no. So then what? All right, I didn't actually move to test to see if the error message came up or not. Okay, cool. Ah, boy, oh boy, the price of freedom is sure steep. I was making a really bad reference to Crisis Core. Yeah, I mostly just had to like sit down for a second and go and just like it was a little bit I know it sounded a little bit like a non sequitur, but it was also just one of those things where sometimes where I get annoyed, it's just like that slips out. Yeah. Nah. It's specifically a reference to Crisis Core. I can't say what scene from Crisis Core because it'd be spoilers. But if you know, you know. Okay. Time to do more string dot format crimes. Or oh, hang on a second. I should go look at PD dot. That's why it says using static, so I can just do that. Okay. Okay. Actually, I should have just tested this. Okay, hold on a second. And this is why I just wanted this thing to actually just put... If this had just put things in a list, my life would be so much easier. But it refused to, for whatever reason. No, not in this case, Shark. In this case, no, it is not. I actually need Godot to do this thing. Because the fact that it refuses to makes my life so much harder than it needs to be. Wait, fuck. That's why. God damn it. I forgot to initialize the... I forgot to initialize the actual... Bad Unity habits. Bad Unity habits fucking caught me, I think. Oh my god. This whole time it was literally just because I forgot to initialize the... Okay. It's literally because I forgot to initialize the list. And I don't need to initialize it every single time. That's really bad. First enter that. When you first enter that, do that. Literally just because I forgot. Tabernacle. It's literally because I forgot to... That there's a line of code that I literally forgot to put in... because I literally forgot... Where is it? over here in the checklist container, I forgot to do this line of code. So it's trying to basically work with the list that I hadn't even made yet, which is why all that was happening. So the moment that I remembered, oh yeah, I just need to actually initialize the list, then we're fine. We've done it. It works. It works. Obviously, I have not figured out how to get the controls to size to their I haven't figured out how to get the controls to size to their I haven't figured out how to get the controls to size to their actual containers yet, but we don't have to worry about that yet. Does it autosave? It does not. Okay, good. Okay, good. All right, I need to like actually. No. Hold on. I broke something. So let me see here. Yarn assets. Tutorial.yarn. Gotta open an external program. Tutorial 1 is what we will call this. Because I want to make sure that we do it that way, actually. Tutorial 1 is the starting. Okay, and then base dot start message. There we go. That's better. Forgot to do that part. Very important that I do that part. Okay, cool. So now I just need to like get the other ones set up. So what I did to sort of explain it is that because I know that all of my tutorial states are going to be using this stuff, I sat down and made a class that is specifically for tutorial states that has the Yarn Campus dialog, Yarn dialog, current checklist, starting. I should rename this to starting what node we start in and the list of current objectives, right? Dialog, runners, canvas layer. Current checklist. On starting yarn. Starting yarn. And list of current objectives. Let's see. Base class for states. Saves a little bit of trouble in that I don't have to like sit down and like update all the scripts now to use this new thing. I can just, well, I sort of have to, but now if I make any other tutorial states later, it's a lot easier to add them in. Current checklist, generate checklist, generate a list. And I think for now, that is the only... I think for now, that's the only, like, new... Then I can just actually grab this and, like, yank that out, and it should be fine. Now, over here for tutorial state firing, we just do tutorial state base. We clear that out, and that's fine. We're going to have to rebuild it. Oh, right. Hang on. Yeah, don't need those. So save. So yarn. All right. Oh. Forgot to update those, so it broke. But this should be fine now. Alright, cool. That worked, and then this part broke. So oh, state machine wasn't assigned, I'm assuming. It was, and it's just not working. Okay, cool. Hold on. I'm gonna go off a state machine, which is annoying. Hold on. Did I make a mistake somewhere? Hold on. Please go here. Okay. Quick test. I have a bad feeling. That might tell me the truth one way or the other. So let's see. Okay, so yeah, for whatever reason, so for whatever reason, that's coming across as null, and I don't know why. Okay, wait, hold on. I think I have an idea. For each hang on, of course. And just do public machine. That's machine. All right, we're gonna do that. Come back over here. Date dot set A dots. Machine this. That's up. That's up to the state machine for each. Okay, cool. So I can come over back to here. I can get rid of this nonsense. And I think this should fix the issue that we were having. The long and short of it is that the state machine started like catching errors because certain things weren't getting set correctly, but I think that we have gotten around that now. Yeah, because I manually set it that way, and it should ideally work without exploding. All right, perfect. All right. We're in. We are in. Just got to update these two real quick. We should be good. The tutorial state spinning becomes tutorial state base. Get rid of the on start over here. And we can just do this. And then for the bombing state, we can just do this, babe. Like, this is fine, basically. Get rid of this here. Tutorial state base. And we don't need those. Don't need these over here. Build just to make sure I didn't. So over here we have like one Beyond Dialogue runner. Tutorial state spinning. That tutorial state bombing is that. Okay. So build looks like it worked out relatively well. Alright, welcome to Shoot Lancer. Use that to move around. Good. Excellent job. Now press and hold spacebar to shoot. Right, I forgot to wire up the actual conditions. Hold on. It's not going to work quite yet. I updated the things I needed to update and then forgot to wire up certain conditions. So what I mean by that, like over here, for example, right? Current checklist dot checklist item list 0 dot complete checklist item, right? Just to make sure that works fine. Okay, so firing is handled. Spinning needs 2 of them, and then bombing also needs. Oh. Bombing only needs the 1. So now over here in spinning, I do need to actually assign this one, assign this one, assign this one, and then this is, so move is tutorial 1, this one is tutorial 2, this one is tutorial 3 at the starting yarn node, and then for spinning we have 2 objectives. Spin, avoid a shot, destroy the enemy. Those are the 2 for that one. Here. Okay. Come on, brain. Don't shut off on me yet. Not over. It's not over yet. Come on, brain. Here we have the dialogue runner. Here we have the checklist. Here we can do tutorial 4. Current objectives. We only have the one, and that is deploy a bomb. All right. So hopefully. All right, cool. Almost got it. Something broke. Hold on. Okay. Cannot access a disposed object. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna go over here real quick and just. I should always be generating it, I think. All right, let me try this now. We're almost there. Main problem mostly just seems to be excellent. All right, perfect, 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 perfect. This is good. Got to do one thing real quick. We'll come over. I just need to come over to this thing. Override, update, date. Let's see. Current checklist that. So show the show the checklist if the dialog runner is off and hide it if on. Over here in the movement state, we're going to do our basic update process. I'd rather do it this way. This is a little bit less movement, firing. Just gonna do it like this because this is a little bit less burdensome. Got state delta. Now tutorial state bombing, we can do update state delta if non-dialog runner dot dialog dot here's dialog running is false. Grab this. This is all just to make sure that like it doesn't check for the tutorial stuff while we are in the middle of this is just to make sure that it doesn't check for tutorial stuff while we're in the middle of a dialogue window, because things get awkward if you do that. Build. Let's see. Excellent. Should be good on that front now. let's see. Script. Just get rid of that right now because we're not. So, the hack checklist items. List of checklist items that this checklist has. Script for a node that has checklist. Okay, good. New list of checklist items. Code. Checklist item. Okay. All right, we've done it on that front. Yeah, as y'all can see, we now have like actual objectives showing up on the little list on the side that we can like act for, and it's just for the tutorial, but it's useful so that people can kind of like know what it is that they need to do, right? And obviously, I can at whatever point like sit down and also eventually add on like button prompts on the screen so that it's like, all right, I don't remember what it is that I'm doing. The button prompts will show you which keys will do what, and so on and so forth, right? So, all right. We have done the thing. I am happy that we have done the thing. My brain is going meow meow stop, which is to say that my main objective was to try to knock out just that, and I knocked it out. And now my brain hurts, and I am afraid that if I try to add any other functionality for anything else aside from commenting code, I'm gonna break something. So I'm gonna switch over to this screen, and I'm going to go mark my stop time in my sheet. Code comments, basic, if not cleanly formatted. Tutorial checklist. Use. One more code base check for comments ball. Before starting on anything else, double check firing timer for normal enemies. They only seem to be shooting once, if at all. Not intended behavior. Oh, right. Basic. Fate machine will automatically set up links to checklist. Made new base state portfolio. That certain code patterns don't have to. State machine will automatically set up its child states with references to itself. We need that. Okay, that's pretty much everything I did. State machine has the ability to jump. Machine has forward state functionality. Where it goes to the state directly ahead of it directly ahead of current state in the state. Honestly, I probably should have been pushing all of these changes that I've been making. I should have been pushing them every day that I did them, because now I have a bunch of stuff that gets put in. But I'm just going to like add all of like for what specific days and whatever things were done. So whatever, I'll make it work. Okay. So I'm holding that there because if I try to push any harder, and this is the thing that I've been trying to be more careful about just in general, knowing that I have hard mental limits on, and some days it's higher than others in terms of like what I can like actively sort out and do. Yeah, I know I caught you a little bit off guard, Shark, but it's mostly just because my brain literally started like going right as I finished off the last of it. So it's one of those things where like literally my brain was like grinding to a halt really, really fast. So I am entirely aware that did early tonight? Okay, good. Okay. Last update. Oh. Huh. Fox must be doing weird stuff. Anyway, it's just because the time that you put in the spot, I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at my own clock, and I'm like, it says the time that Shark says that she updated it is like 5 minutes in the future from where I'm at right now. So I was just having like a moment of like, I'm just like, what's happening? I think we're just gonna go to who you recommended because my brain is hurting too much to try to double check if anybody else came on in the intervening time. So I'm gonna read out the list of things though. I do game analysis and design articles over at cohost.org/SJH just SJH does games. I have other game design articles up on Medium if you would like to read them. But going forward, I'm putting most of them on co-host. The next one I have due is a Legend of Dragoon one, and I intend to get that started at some point in the future. I gotta work out job related stuff first. Stream VODs are over at youtube.com/SJH does games. I'm gonna sit down probably tomorrow and actively update the playlists because they're a little bit out of date. The VODs are all up, but I just haven't put new VODs into the playlist like I need to. Ko-Fi, if you want to support the stream but don't want to give money to Jeff Bezos, subscribe to me monthly on Ko-Fi. I don't qualify for Twitch's new super partner whatever yet, even though it's open for affiliates. I don't think I have enough subs or whatever to actually get a 70-30 split from Twitch. So if you want to support me and what I'm doing, both with this game dev stuff and just in general, and you're I want you to keep more of that, your best bet is literally just give me a monthly Ko-Fi sub, honestly, and that is preferred, ideally. My throne has various gifts on there, from the silly extra Kamen Rider redemptions, or items for Kamen Rider redemptions, to more serious things like a wire organizer for the rat's nest under my desk, or another monitor and a monitor arm so that I can more easily check my notes and stuff for things that I'm doing related to stream at current without showing y'all extra things that y'all don't need to see, right? And then all my other social media is at the card that's linked up there. And then if you just want to hang out with us when we're not on stream, join us on Guilded. I don't mess with Discord anymore because Discord's policies just kind of get on my nerves. So I'm just nah, we're not doing that. But never required, only optional. So yeah, we are going to raid Nimbly. She is currently playing some Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Her streams are very cool and chill, and generally just calm, right? So please hit her with an SJH does raids. Once we get in there, let her know who sent you, throw in your favorite emotes, all that other stuff. Yeah, she's just chilling. It looks she's replaying it, so it's not her first time playing it. Lore Keeper cinematic playthrough of Breath of the Wild. Feel free to discuss your favorite theories while we play. So that said, while you can discuss favorite theories and all that, because it's a replay, do keep in mind that backseating is for losers, so don't do that. And yeah, just be chill, be cool, and have a good time. The next time I see y'all will be this upcoming Friday. So interesting news. I said that I wasn't going to buy this game because I shouldn't be buying video games until I get a job. I really shouldn't. But I cracked, and I was just it's just the one, and it's Under Night, and everybody loves Under Night, right? So we are probably playing some Under Night in Birth 2 Sis Celeste on this upcoming Friday, because I cracked and I bought it. So we're doing that. That's the thing that we are doing. That's the thing that's happening. This upcoming Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then this upcoming Sunday, we will be continuing our year of Breath of Fire with Breath of Fire 3 Part 6. Please feel free to come in and hang and do all of that. So yeah, thank y'all for coming by. Thank y'all for hanging out with me while I cuss at my monitor and freak out and get sweaty about things. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask. Don't go outside if you don't have to. Let me reiterate, actually, with the mask wearing, please put on a good mask. You need to be wearing a KN95 or an N95 or a P100 or something. Numbers are up. Pandemic was never over. Please be careful. Right? And be excellent to each other, but not to bigots, racists, TERFs, sexists, anti-queer folks, Zionists, or apparently devs who blame their game failing on content creators playing their game. Like I said, somewhere else, I'm not gonna get super. I know that you're not talking about Power World, but I know who we are talking about. And boy howdy, game dev. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll catch y'all later. Stay safe, be chill, yeah? Take care. Till next time. Bye.